Hi, this is the Anything Goes the podcast, and I'm Nitzilla with Ricky, Brandon, and Crash. And today, well, as our regular fans know, and as these guys know, we were supposed to record last week, and I was under the weather, and these guys generously decided to, postpone the recording. I had some stomach issues, and things, progressed. And then, the next morning I was still feeling, some symptoms from the stomach, so I stayed home from work. However, what followed over the course of the weekend was some, daddy's not coming out of the bedroom this weekend. And then on Monday, I did something that I have never done in my current company and haven't done maybe in 25 years, which is call in sick because I just didn't feel like it, just didn't feel mentally ready to go. I've called in sick basically because of COVID. That's the only time for the past few years. So I was sitting home Monday and I was all mopey and sad and wondering why I was sad. And I knew I was sad. And I was watching a lot of sports talk because that was what I gravitated to. And a lot of the talk was about Ben Simmons, and Ben Simmons is a dog, and Stephen A. Smith had a lot to say. And the guys I watch in the afternoon on the Michael K show had a lot to say. And I sat there realizing I've pounded on this guy. This guy doesn't want to play basketball. I would trade him to Saskatchewan. I would trade him to Yakutsk. I wouldn't want to have anything to do with this guy on my team. And I realized the poor guy is sitting at home listening to this potentially, and he just can't do it because I couldn't even imagine going to a job that I actually don't mind doing with people that I don't mind being around. And I couldn't imagine doing it. How is he going to go play an NBA basketball game?
So Todd,
Mhm.
can you explain for our listeners, for those of us like myself who are basketball illiterate, just who the hell Ben Simmons is?
Yeah, who's Ben Simmons? I have no idea who this guy is.
Ben Simmons is an NBA basketball player who played for the Philadelphia 76ers. A year ago at this time, during the playoffs, he had a famous in basketball circles meltdown on the court where he couldn't make a foul shot, and he refused to take shots, and he refused to even take layups, and he would pass the ball in these ridiculous situations where he should be shooting the ball. If you're an NBA superstar, you need to be able to score the basketball. His defense has always been very good. His passing's always been very good. But if you can't score the basketball in the NBA playoffs, you can't be on the court 4-on-5 like that if you're a superstar. It's different if you're a role player. So he, in the off season, heard that there were trade rumors, and he moped and refused to play for the Philadelphia 76ers. And this went on, and this went on, and this went on. And, oh, my back, and oh, this, and oh, that. And finally, about 2 months ago, the Philadelphia 76ers traded him to the Brooklyn Nets because James Harden was disenfranchised with Brooklyn Nets. And now Ben Simmons is a Brooklyn Net. So we go into playoffs and it's like, is he going to play? Is he not going to play? He hasn't played ever since. And there's been all sorts of different reasons. And the coach said, we think he'll be ready for game 4. And this was before game 3. And the pundits were saying, well, if he can be ready for game 4, why can't he be ready for game 3? And they were criticizing him. Finally, it came out before game 4. The coach said, well, he's not ready to play. And the media asked the coach why, and the coach said, well, his back seems to be coming along, but he's also got mental issues. And the press just hounded the guy. And it's like his teammates are telling him they're letting him down. Can you imagine Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving lecturing you about you need to get on the court? We need you, man. So
he's playing basketball and making millions and millions and millions of dollars. I'm more concerned about somebody like Crash, who's cleaning up disgusting auto accidents where people are losing their lives and pulling people out of fires, or, like I was an Army infantryman and machine gunner at 19 years of age in a high stress job. You're making millions of dollars to play basketball. I think at some point, yes, mental illness is an issue. It's real. It impacts people. But at some point, you have to pick up you pick up your man pants, put them on, get out there and do the job that you're paying millions of dollars to do, or get off the court and let somebody that wants to do the job, who's dreamed of getting into the NBA, do it. That's my
I'm
opinion.
gonna agree with that.
So
yeah, I've always had problems with these athletes that, are oppressed, and you know me with all that bullshit about, they
So
can't.
we're gonna get into all that someday, buddy.
Okay.
But in this particular case, Brandon, I have a problem with put on your man pants, because on Monday you would have been telling me to put on your man pants, and let me tell you, it just doesn't work. If you have that feeling where you have no idea how you're even going to get up off the couch, it's almost impossible to fight that. Luckily, in my case, like the COVID and everything else I've gotten so far, knock on wood, is I get a very mild version of this. And I'm the first one to tell people that. And I know that people have it way worse than that. And I don't see how they can possibly function, because a very mild version of that put me on the couch for 48 hours.
All right, let me chime in here, dude. There is absolutely nothing, because like I'll go on with what Brandon was saying. There is absolutely nothing wrong with taking mental health days. I mean, taking them off. I mean, mental health is just as important as shitting your pants, and having food poisoning or whatnot. You have to have mental health days. You saying you haven't done it in 25 years and you kind of sounds like you feel a little bit guilty about it. No, don't.
Nope.
Everybody needs a mental health. And I guarantee everybody that's listening to this has taken a mental health day here or there, even if they don't want to admit it. Hell, even Tanya does, and my wife, and she doesn't have a high stress job per se, but every now and then you need to have a mental health day. So I think you should continue to do that.
Yeah, well, my thing is I was always pretty good about scheduling them. I would say to my boss about a week before, I'm really feeling like I need a mental health day, and we would come together with a day, usually it'd be a Friday, and I would take a 3-day weekend, and I would have something to look forward to, and I would be able to manage until that, because now I have something to look forward to. But this was different. This came on. Maybe it was a byproduct of the, by the way, I did not shit my pants. However, I did. There was a point in time during the vomiting where I was literally saying no mas out loud. And then there was uno or dos mas. And that sucked. That hurt. And, Friday, I wasn't able to eat much. I was texting with Ricky. I had a couple of bananas and some eggs, but, I was not feeling the mentally thing as much. So I don't know if was a causation situation or if it was another thing that happened. But the part where I feel guilty about it is only because I've been, usually very good about scheduling them. But like you said, people do need that. And
You gotta do you,
when
man.
I do understand when first of all, you're an NBA player making, I don't know, $30 million. I didn't look it up. I could, but what's
Obscene
the point?
amount. Obscene amount.
The point is, you're right. It's an obscene amount of money to play basketball. I mean, there's a lot of stuff with going to play professional anything. You always hear the athletes are retiring, not because they don't want to play the game, but because they're no longer able to put in the work required to play the game. It's practice, it's shooting, or it's doing this, it's doing that.
Yeah, I mean, just don't forget that everybody is, it's all relative. I mean, we don't know the pressure that they have to go under. Just to play devil's advocate here, we don't know the pressure. I can't imagine how hard it is to even get to the professional sports, to the pro sports. I can't even imagine how difficult that must be, and the pressure that's on. And probably nobody gives a shit about you. It's either you perform or you're out. So that's just my opinion.
It's the same thing as any other job. In a lot of ways, you either perform or you're out.
You're right. But when we say they make millions of dollars.
Yeah. So the difference is
there's different protocols, because Ben Simmons is way more valuable to the Brooklyn Nets than I am to my company. Even though, I hope this doesn't sound too egotistical, but I am a top performer there. But let's face it, I'm still eminently replaceable by many, many primates, including a very smart chimpanzee.
So that's an important thing too, because I live under the I guess one of my principles is nobody's special. We can all be replaced. There's over 7, almost 8 billion people on the planet. IQs, Todd, we've had that conversation. Guess what? It's not number one in the world, right? It can be pretty high, but it's not number one in the world. And number one in the world is probably a low functioning individual. So because of that, you look at my job, like, it's hard to get all the certifications and stuff, but nothing I do is special except for listen and help people, which this week with the the markets this last 4 months with the markets has been just unbelievably stressful. Like when people are crying because their life savings, they feel it's going away. It's not. But like those are conversations where you're bearing the weight of the world on your shoulders, but
Yeah, and
take a shot in a regular game is you're doing something you've done 100 million times. So at some point, there's
point
people out
was
there
I
with
felt for
high
the
stress jobs.
the point was I felt for the kid in a way that I hadn't before. I mean, it was a function of sitting there listening to the talk that I'd listened to over the course of the past year. It was all bubbling up to a climax because Brooklyn was about to get swept out of the playoffs. This is a part I didn't tell you guys, which was at the time, Boston was up 3-0, and he wasn't going to play in game 4. And, Brooklyn went on to lose game 4. They're probably losing anyway, but he certainly, if he was there and functional, he certainly would have helped the team and possibly, get a game or two in the series instead of getting swept. But the fact is, if he's not functional, if he's so crushed that he can't even get off the couch, what do you want him there for? What's that going to accomplish? So there's, and he could be a malingerer. I could be, being taken for a fool. He could be sitting at home, like, chortling at all the money he's making, and he doesn't even have to play, and all of these fools are catering to him and this and that. But I don't think that's the case. I think he's really got these horrifying mental issues that I had a very small taste of. And if he's got that big a taste of it, I don't see how he could possibly function.
So I guess at some point, so if you took all his money away and you took all of his safety nets away and you said you have one shot at doing this in the playoffs and that's it, would he be able to go out there and make that shot?
I don't know that he would make the shot, but he would probably
take the shot.
He'd probably take the shot.
Yeah. You
You're
see
right.
this with high level athletes who are wealthy and have it's like a fighter, a prize fighter. Look at like Conor McGregor. He's on top of his game, makes $100 million. Now he can't win a fight. Why? It's not that he's physically inept, physically underperforming. It's mental at some point. You lose your hunger. Unlike some people are not wired like that. You have some people like Elon Musk, richest guy in the world, works 120 hours a week. All he does is work. Why? He can retire for 10 gazillion lifetimes.
Because he's doing exactly what he wants to do in every moment.
It's exactly what he wants to do at every moment.
At some point.
Yeah, why not? Right? He's just playing a game now at this point. But like for the rest of us individuals who actually have to rely on work, I think it's a lot harder. Like Todd, if you have one of those days now important here. So you took the day off, right? You took the day off because you needed, which I agree with Crash. You need a mental health day, unplug, take it.
I did go to work on Tuesday and I did feel better.
Was your office still there on Tuesday?
Oh yeah. And
did it miss a beat?
Well, we're in a busy time and they could have used my production, but yes, one day wasn't going to kill them.
Yep. But one day, if you went there, it's not that it would have killed you, but you would have just went deeper into a hole. Like,
there's no way I was going to there, because I knew everyone there is very nice and they all knew I went home sick on Thursday and I only left about a half an hour early, but I was visibly sick ever since lunch that day. And so they all knew I was sick and they all knew I was out Friday. And if I had gone back Monday, it would have been a steady stream of, hey, how are you? How you doing? Everything came out all right? All of that. I could not have those conversations on Monday. On Tuesday, I felt a little bit better and better prepared to have those conversations.
It's funny. I mean, I guess in my industry, we say that all the time. My bosses and I have a no bullshit clause where we, if I call out sick, I'm not trying to take advantage. And I assume that we're all mature enough to be in that spot where we're not calling out because we'd rather go, I don't know.
We're all not that
go to
mature.
the carnival. But they all know.
I feel like paramedics in general would be more professional about that sort of thing than clerical workers who are making barely above minimum wage.
We've had EMTs, in paramedics that get hurt all the time, air quotes, and have to be on light duty, and they stretch that out. We call it Dr. Summer off his diagnosis.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
After the summer off.
And so we had a few of those. Eventually they get gigged on a technicality and they're out of there. But for the most part, I got to say management's pretty good about letting us have days off. And it is the industry, but I think with anything, a good boss will recognize when someone's stressed out and that maybe they just need some mental health days because they don't know what's going on. You may have something going on at home or, not necessarily just, at work need to take a break like I would. But because I've had issues at home and I was like, I just can't come to work right now. And I've never had a problem with it as long as you don't take advantage of it, I think.
Yeah, it's about using your judgment. And I did talk to one of the managers there. Actually, I talked to my direct report and her direct report and told them straight out what happened because they know me. And they know some of the things that I'm going through with this podcast and this production company, this half-assed attempt at starting a production company. And, and they were very sympathetic about it. Obviously, no action was taken. Everyone's like, yeah, if you need a mental health day, you don't abuse it. That's great. You have the time. That's what it's there for. But I was honest with them. I said, look, I was sick on Friday because of the stomach thing, but not on Monday. And they were like, all right, fine. You don't really have to tell us, but I know why you did. So, we do have some of the flexibility, but you also have to understand that what if the ambulance company or whoever you're working for that day gets a call out and then they get another call out and then they get another call. I mean, the work's got to get done, right?
Well, we do have a thing in the contract called maximum book offs. So there's a percentage of people that work. And once that percentage is filled or called out, you're not allowed to take any more off. If you do, excuse me, you have a hearing, and if it's something major, like my wife went into labor and they were max book off, so I was like, well, I'm certainly not coming in.
Would you be able to have like a doctor's note or at that point or something? Or
I believe it's required. I've never really been gigged for a max book off except for that time with I had two things. I had a tree fall through my house, and I had, my wife go into labor. Both of those two things were excused. So I've never been a problem child, but I have tried to call out when it's been max book offs for no particular reason. And I'm like, all right, I'll suck it up and go in. But you're right, they do have to still run a company. But don't get me even started in the pandemic when there's like only one or two paramedics running the entire city of Hartford. But yeah,
well, we are gonna want to delve into that when you're ready, but it's for a future episode.
Yeah, that'll be another thing because let me tell you, talk about stress and needing time off. Yeah. Right now, we have a ton of paramedics because they said let's just throw money at the problem, and then they succeeded. So we have a lot. We're starting to dwindle back down, but we still right now we're well staffed, so it's not as bad as calling out because we've put our time in. We've definitely shown that we've stuck it through this pandemic and all the bullshit, and everybody's leaving the industry. But to relate it back to you, I mean, you guys had to make adjustments. Everybody had to make adjustments about the pandemic, and it's stressful. I don't care who you were. If you worked for freaking a liquor store or Amazon or anything that you would say not stressful, it was all stressful. And I'm sure everybody needed a vacation from their lives for a time. And 1 or 2 days is all it needs for people. And hell, getting a good night's sleep, that alone will make you feel better. Not having. Yeah,
I got a pretty good night's sleep last night for the first time in a while. Yeah, but we talked about the COVID issue and work with Johnson. He had to work today, so he couldn't make it. But I was remembering the stress from 2 years ago, just going grocery shopping. And suddenly you need supplies, but you might be taking your life into your own hands, just buying, rice and hamburger meat and toilet paper if you could get it.
Toilet paper. Remember toilet paper?
Why were we running out of toilet paper? What were people doing with toilet paper that we needed to run out of toilet paper? Now I have plenty of toilet paper in the house myself, but that was just coincidence.
I just wiped my ass on the shower curtain and rinsed it off. It was fine. That was a joke. A bad one.
We know. On both
I actually believe you, Crash. That's the worst part.
No,
I don't think it was a joke.
I had some Korean toilet paper we ordered on Amazon, and Actually, I don't even know if it's Korean. I'm not gonna. I mean, but it had a foreign language that was not like Chinese or Japanese. So I don't know what kind of toilet paper that was, but I'm pretty sure it was literally glued together sawdust. But you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. I always get on shit jokes, but here we are. Over.
Segue into Johnny Depp and his Amber Heard dropping the
Jesus
news.
Christ. Oh, the turd. Yes.
The turd. Listen, that's just amazing.
I
He,
just don't
he's-
care about
he
stuff.
opened the bed and he laughed. I mean, watch 5 minutes of his courtroom outtakes, and it's absolutely hilarious. Talking about mental health and such. That is a. Whew.
Maybe we'll do Johnny Depp and Amber next time. I think we should play some games.
Yeah, that's gonna be
Yeah.
gone. That's gonna be old news. That's like bringing
Well,
up the
it's-
guy with the big neck from the pandemic. Or
Yeah, but
Joe
I have
Exotic.
never
It's
cared
already-
about
it's already
celebrities
old.
shitting on themselves.
It's
so.
already old news. Should we
No
play
crash.
some games?
It was in the bed.
I've never shit the. Have I
Brandon
ever
even-
shit the bed? I may
No,
have
it
shit the bed.
it
I
was
think
like
we've
on
all
purpose.
shit.
Brandon, let me
It's like-
say this about you.
The covers were removed, and
You're
she just.
obsessed with shit for whatever reason. You're obsessed with shit. I don't know
So-
why, but you're obsessed with shit.
Who brought
So
this
in
guy?
the,
Oh, Brandon
Who
is.
brought this guy?
in the industry that we're doing, there's something that's known as a tease. So I have a shitting story. I have a couple of shitting stories.
Oh, brother.
But I'm not going to tell them
Okay.
now. I think we should play some games and save them for a
Okay,
future
thank
episode
God.
of Anything Goes the
Segue into
podcast.
no shit stories. Okay.
We don't need to talk about top shit stories.
Okay, I have games. And I'm gonna
Play
see-
the game, play the game, play the game.
Parcheesi?
Huh?
Parcheesi.
Parcheesi. We're not
Oh.
playing Parcheesi.
Oh.
Okay.
It's a joke.
I think I can share my screen with audio only, which is what I need to accomplish here.
Yeah, that's what I was learning how to do.
All right, you have to
You have to
allow
click-
sharing.
I have to allow sharing. I thought I did. Multiple participants, one participant can share at a time. Advanced sharing options.
Or you can just make me
All
host.
participants, yeah. All participants, multiple participants, okay. All participants. It should be good to go now.
Okay.
I don't know how to close. Okay, there we go.
Let me see. Stand by. Computer audio. Why do I feel I need to say this shit out loud? Okay.
Because it's a podcast and people are listening and dead air is deadly.
Oh, by the way, Dad has died. And I'm using my daughter's computer, which I don't even know. So, all right, hold on. Share. Shit. Can you guys see that?
Yeah, Mona Lisa, Nat King Cole, ding.
Yeah.
I can't.
I know. So you can see that. Well, you need to
Yeah.
not.
I'm gonna need 5 minutes, guys. I'm sorry. I'll be right back.
Yeah, go take
Okay.
your poop. To figure this out.
Brandon, use the toilet, not the bed.
Okay, Mona Lisa, we are not using. God damn it! For those of you out there that know how to use Zoom, I did my research, but I screwed it up. Stand by.
I don't
Advanced
know how to use Zoom.
audio.
Did you give your
Share.
daughter a book report on Vladimir Putin or something?
I did. Oh my God, you guys are. Yeah, I made her. I'm doing homeschooling. Hold on, my wife is interrupting my on the air personality. Those are my pants.
They were in your garbage can.
Yeah, they're garbage.
We're really doing this on the podcast.
Seriously, that we had to do that on the air. All right. God, that freaking woman.
Hi, Tanya.
Hi, Todd. Love you and miss you.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh,
Ditto.
how was Easter at Crash's house, by the way?
Oh, it was glorious. We played.
Now, were you
All right, can
going
you guys
from
still see that?
Thursday- No.
No, right
Cannot
now we're
s-
seeing your face.
Face.
Yeah.
Okay, when Brandon gets back, we will.
It's terrifying.
Kiss, rock and roll all night.
No,
All
right.
Dope.
I have to explain the rules. I don't have I only have my screen, so
Do I have to take score?
yes, Todd takes score.
Okay. I
All right,
wonder.
well,
if-
we're not gonna have dead air. Okay, here's the rules. Todd made a name that tune,
Remember when I was Nitzilla, by the way? I mean, I don't mind if people.
Oh,
know
I'm
my
sorry.
actual
I'm
name, but I am
sorry.
trying to establish a character.
All right, I'm sorry.
No
I never
problem.
called you Nidzil. I gotta use it. Okay, so we're going to play a song, and again, I can't see anybody. I gotta be able to see you guys.
Yeah, I haven't worked out all the kinks yet. I wonder how they do it on the Rock Solid podcast. I'm gonna have to email them.
Well, I mean, can you hear this?
Mona Lisa, Nat King Cole.
But can you hear it well
Yes.
through your?
Yeah, I heard it. I didn't see the song this time, but I heard it.
Almost too well. It's pretty loud.
Yeah,
I'm
it was
turning
good.
down.
Yeah, it was good.
How's that?
It's good. Yeah, I think it's good. I don't know how it's gonna come over on the video,
Perfect.
but we'll find out later.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, guys.
You know, some people have recording software and stuff, and there's like little volume things, and they can make sure that the thing stays within the volume thing. So
And
maybe
people
we
aren't
should.
nuggets. What's your point?
Okay,
Yeah.
here we go. All right. So Brandon or B, God, you guys suck. Okay, so
Oh,
Listen,
he's
you guys,
Brandon,
you guys,
Brandon now, crap.
yeah,
We talked about this.
I didn't even get my own decision to use my name, by the way. Just throwing that out there.
yeah.
Oh, I thought you wanted to.
No, I
Hmm.
didn't.
Well, y'all named me, so I had nothing to say about it.
Okay, let's go
All right,
ahead.
here's a-
Let's call Brandon Gonzo.
All right, here's the rules. I'm gonna make it easy. All these songs are from the decade from 1950 to 2020.
Oh, that's easy.
Okay,
Yeah.
Oh
easy.
wow!
There is a down to only 70 years.
right. So I figured that wasn't enough, so then I did the fives too. So we're gonna do the God, I hope it works. I can't get pictures.
Your games are so befuddling. It's like,
All right, here
isn't
we
this
go.
name that tune? I mean,
It is. I think you guys are gonna have to actually, kind of blurt it out. Okay, so this one's 1950. So we need the name and the song and go. Okay, did you get it?
Mona Lisa, Nat King Cole.
Right. Okay.
I didn't give points for that.
No points. That was an example. Okay, here's the next one.
This one.
1960.
Kathy's
Don't
Clown.
watch No by the Beatles.
Kathy's Clown is correct.
I can't think of the band.
Yeah, it's an obscure band. The Everly Brothers. Everybody hear that?
Oh no, I've heard of them.
Of course you have.
I didn't recognize his voice. I
thought
thought
it
it was a woman
okay.
singing for some reason.
So I get 1 point.
Why? What did you
point.
say?
He said it first.
I said,
That's-
"Don't Want Your Love" by the Beatles.
That's
Well, no, that's not even close.
Wrong song.
yeah.
Ricky.
Neither the
Kathy's
song
Clown.
nor neither the song nor the artist was correct. So you get 0 points.
Oh, never mind.
All right, so
You
Ty,
get negative one.
Nitzilla is going to have to be my eyes, and he honor system because I can't see. I thought for sure I'd be able to see you guys in the corner. All right,
All right.
number 3 from 1970.
Todd,
Just say it.
Mama
Born
told
in
me
the
not to
Bayou
come.
What's
by
that?
Creedence
Yes.
Clearwater Revival.
Sugar in your tea. What's all this crazy?
I
Buffalo
never heard this.
Springfield.
My CCR.
Nope.
This is a crazy
Three Dog
party
Night.
that could
Okay, I was close.
All right. Now we're up to 1980.
I suck at this game.
I
Like,
know
we
you
do-
do suck. I have a better game for you, but 1980. Here we go.
Todd, crazy little thing called Love Queen.
All right, 1990. I'm starting at the beginning, by the way.
Американская фирма Transceptor Technology приступила к производству компьютеров «Персональный спутник».
I got,
I got
the power.
You'll never get the
See-
group.
Hold on.
Young MCs.
CC Music Factory.
I was thinking CC Music Factory.
Nice guess, but no, the band
not.
is called Snap.
Oh, interesting.
Really? I was
I gave-
thinking the same thing, Todd. But
Brandon got the
Oh,
point
snap.
for the song because he got in just before me.
Okay. All right, hold on. Okay. Yeah, all right, here we go. 2000.
This thing right here.
the Thong Song Cisco.
Damn, look at this guy.
We're into Brandon's wheelhouse now.
I don't even like that song. I just know it.
You know.
No, nobody likes it. We're not going for liking it.
I'm sure some people.
These are the number one. These are number one songs of the decade. All right, here we go. 2010.
Tonight's gonna be a good night. Black Eyed Peas.
Correct.
Wow.
All right, I don't even know what's happening right now. Did Brandon get it right?
You're
Brandon
getting
got it right.
you're getting your ass kicked in your own game.
Well, yeah, because this is not my
I'm not
era.
playing, dumbass.
I had no idea what that song was.
2020. It was the number one song of the year.
The Weeknd, Blinded by the Light.
Well, I'll give him that. I was partial credit for Blinding Lights.
Blinding Light.
Yeah, I'll give him that one. He's up 7-4. He
Okay.
got crushed.
But see, this is where it comes back because I'm like, well, okay, modern stuff people might know. So I'm like, you know what? Screw it. Let's loop back around to 1955.
1, 2, 3 o'clock.
Todd,
4
Bill Haley in the
o'clock,
comments.
5, 6,
12
7
o'clock.
8
Clock. 12 o'clock. Rock.
10, 11,
Rock around the clock.
Rock around the
Rock
clock.
around the clock.
Brandon and I
Rock
got it
around the
correct.
clock is correct.
I said it, by the way.
And Bill Haley in the comments is correct, right?
Yes.
So we each get one.
So we should get a point.
Okay. 1965. Starts off slow. Nobody?
This is the top song of 65.
Yep.
Brink of Destruction. Oh, fuck, I know the artist. But Eve of Destruction. Oh, for fuck's sake, I don't know. I forget the artist's name. God damn it.
Correct. It's Eve of Destruction.
Ricky's
Yeah.
on the board.
All right.
Is that Buffalo
Barry
Springfield?
McGuire. No,
Oh,
some
yeah.
random dude.
Yeah.
And my friend.
All right. 1985.
Silly Love Songs, Wings.
That's
Oh,
a good one, but
I thought you were going to say 75.
so that was 7. Oh no, you're right. My bad. This is. I don't know who's at the door. All right.
Who let the dogs out?
No, where am I? 1975?
Correct.
Yes,
Yeah.
1975. Here we go.
I can see Todd wearing like
Todd, the
cargo
Hustle.
That is right.
I don't know the Lips Incorporated.
No, it's like Van McCoy, whoever that is. All right. Very good. 1985. Number one song.
Mhm. No, it's not the one I thought. Being Jealous?
Nope.
Power of Love?
Nope. It's 7 minutes long.
We Are the World.
Yeah.
We Are the World
USA
Singers. How do I get a point for the band? Is it the We Are the World
Not
Singers?
name anyone who sang in the song.
Michael Jackson.
There you go.
What do you think?
Elton John.
Dan Aykroyd, which was hilarious. Okay, 1995.
TLC.
Victoria,
Creep.
TLC.
Creep is correct.
All right, I don't know who gets the points for that. I'm not sure who said what.
I did. I said both.
You said both? Because I know that Ricky said something. I don't know if he was in or
I
not.
said Victoria.
2005.
Snoop Dogg. Oh God, what's him? I'll get the 1 point. I know I got 1 point.
Really, you can't get this?
When the pimp's in the
No.
crib, mom,
Drop it like it's hot.
Drop it
Yeah.
like it's hot.
2
Drop
points.
it like it's hot. When the pigs try
All
to
right,
get
is
it,
the most
park it
painful
like it's
song that I
hot.
had to
Park
put
it
on
like
here
it's
from
hot. Park it like it's
2015?
hot.
Britney Spears.
No, worse.
I do know this song.
Adele. Hello.
Yep.
I've never heard it, by the way.
Did he say it?
He
I
said
did,
hello.
Adele.
I don't know
Hello,
what the name
Adele.
of the
Yeah,
song is.
it is. All right, good job.
Is it hello?
That was it.
All right. Well, 14-8 Brandon. I guess
See? No
the-
confidence, dude.
I
Yeah.
suck.
well, the
Well, he kicked our ass or kicked their ass.
yeah.
It was pure luck, trust me. I had to take like my rope memory and go back because I don't remember any of those songs.
Yeah, because
that-
in 2005 I was still listening to songs from 1975, and in 2022 I'm still listening to songs from 1975.
Well, yeah, you're supposed to. Hold on. I don't know how to turn it off. Wait.
I hate this song.
All right.
Yeah,
I did it. Here
that
we go.
song is a scourge on society,
Yeah,
It really is.
and there was a time where they were playing it
Every 5 seconds.
constantly on every
Yep.
commercial, every movie trailer. So
Well, that was that one. I have another. If you wish to go right into it.
yeah, let's play another game.
Let's do it.
All right, this one I saw on Ellen DeGeneres, which let's not get
Oh
into
my
her.
God, really?
Yeah, really, it doesn't. Even bad people can have good games.
She's horrific.
It's called the 5-second rule, but I'm modifying it. I'm calling it the 10-second name 5. That was the other thing, Todd. It's called name 5.
10-second name 5. Got it.
Okay, so I'm going to give you a topic. Let's say food. All right.
All right. Good
You
thing
have
that
10.
good thing it's not last week when I had food poisoning at this time.
All right. Well, it's not going to be food.
All right.
So you have 10 seconds to name. Is that right? 10 seconds to name 10 things.
10-second name 5 is the name of the song. That might be a name of the game. So that might be a clue. 10-second
Yeah,
name
you know
5.
what? You have 10 seconds to name 5 things. That's right. That's how we do it.
Like
Okay.
5 foods, 5 restaurants. Like,
Yeah, I'm going to give you a category. So call this categories, if you will, or whatever. Let me make. Oh, perfect sound. Okay. So you're going to get 10 seconds, which is this long. It's only 10 seconds of dead air.
We're really going to have 10 seconds of dead air just to show people what 10 seconds are.
Right.
All
Yeah.
right.
you just did.
Anything goes.
Okay. All right. Shh, this is going to screw me. Okay. Well, guess what, folks? I can't use my phone to read and use a timer, but let's go. Okay. So this is a very loose game. You can pick anything real or not real.
How about
Okay.
imaginary?
Okay. Oh, that's a good one. Imaginary. Do you have the thing set on grid? No,
Oh, I thought I did.
it doesn't matter. All right. So we're going to go
It
down.
says gallery. Gallery is grid, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah.
we'll start in order that I see. So we'll do Nitzilla first. Okay, you have 10 seconds to name 5 aliens.
E.T. I think I'm done. Kodos and what is the other one's name?
And your time's up.
So I got 2. Kodos
got
and whatever the other guy's name is.
Kodos from
The Simpsons.
right.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, Spock.
You are so done, by the way.
Oh.
Okay.
That was 10 seconds.
Oh, it was long before, long after 10
It
seconds.
seemed longer when we weren't saying anything.
All right, wait a minute. I got to keep a score. This is going to be hard.
Like you missed Alf of all people.
Alf
did
is
miss Alf.
correct.
I did miss
Nitzilla.
I choked. I was trying to think of the
Oh, you
Martian.
completely choked.
Well, I was trying to think of the Martian from the
Mork and Mindy.
Mork and Mindy, yeah.
You
All
could,
right,
you
so we
could have
get the
actually went
top-
down Star Trek characters like Worf.
I was
he's an
trying to
alien.
think of the Martian from the book. They just came out with a movie of the book.
You
and
could have
I'm
said
not-
Arnold Schwarzenegger because he's
Total
not-
Recall. Well, Total Recall. You could. He was from Mars.
All right,
Quaid.
you're up there. What is your name? What do you want to go by? Darkwing Duck. Brandon.
It's okay. You've already outed me. I can just be myself now.
All
I
right,
feel
this,
empowered.
this one's going to be easy. Ready?
Oh yeah.
Oh, he gets an easy one.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Your time begins after I read the category. Name 5 green vegetables.
Kale, lettuce, celery. You're gonna have spinach, and lettuce.
Correct, dude. The big five.
Didn't he say lettuce twice?
He said
The
kale.
kale.
Oh,
Right.
see, that was a hard
hard-
one.
that's hard to
because
do in 10
vegetables.
seconds.
That's
I
the
almost
point.
said I almost said beets, and I was like, do they have a leaf on them? I don't know.
Okay, so well, that doesn't count. It's not a vegetable. Not eating beet leaves. Collard greens, you could, because you're not eating the
Collard
collards.
greens,
You're
yep.
eating the greens.
The greens.
Okay, now these are in no particular order, so you're probably screwed if you're just gonna get something you don't know. Okay, so Ricky,
Oh,
you have
The guy can't even count to 10, and we're gonna give him 10 seconds to do it.
10 seconds.
You want to mock me, Ricky?
Think of 5 Ford car models.
seriously?
That's not a Ford car
Ford
model.
Escort. Bravo.
There is no Ford Bravo. You have 1 point.
Are you sure there's no Ford
No, he said
Bravo?
he said two.
There's a
He said
Bronco.
he said
And a
S.
Taurus
He said Taurus and
Escort.
Escort. Those are
Oh, I
two.
didn't hear the Taurus.
I didn't
he's
hear the
got two.
Taurus either. Okay, we'll give him another
Taurus
point.
Escort.
Yep.
Mustang.
Eldorado.
Mustang. You missed
Is
the.
there
You
No,
missed the
Eldorado
Mustang.
is kind of a common term.
Ford Bravo Sport, by the way. Ricky gets 3 points.
There's a Bravo.
Images, hold on. I can do that thing where I share my screen real
I
quick.
believe you. I mean, what the hell? All right,
Yeah.
I'll get Ricky. Ricky with the big 3. Very good. 3 is good. All right. Nitzilla gets an easy one. You hear me laughing? Okay, here we go.
Aliens was pretty easy.
Okay. Name 5 flowers.
Rose, pansy, tulip, daffodil, dandelion.
Very nice. With 4 seconds left.
I should get bonus points for that.
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, we don't care that much. Okay. And Brendan. Well, okay, here we go. Don't pull a Ben here. That's going to be your clue. This one's easy. Name 5 planets.
Pluto, Uranus, Earth, Neptune, Mercury, Jupiter, Saturn. How long do you want me to go? I can.
Well,
I
that
can-
was good because I wasn't giving you Pluto.
Pluto
is
actually,
a planet.
Pluto currently
It's a-
is not
it's a
officially a planet, but I'm
It's
on
not
Brandon's
a
side.
planet.
Pluto should be a planet.
Pluto's a goddamn planet. We
Yeah, I
should have a
agree.
podcast about that.
Okay, that could be poor Pluto could be an episode. We'll try to get Neil deGrasse Tyson. That should be easy.
Okay, yeah, it should be easy.
I'll get
Okay,
him.
Nitzilla, here we go.
No, it's Ricky's turn.
Wait, you skipped
Oh, my
me.
bad, Ricky. I would never dream. Okay. Name 5 things that are blue.
Water, blueberries, blue cars,
You're done.
the sky.
Are we counting
mean,
blue cars?
Blueberries
No,
are
he
kind of
ran out
purple,
of
by
time
the way.
for he ran out of time for blue cars.
Were we counting blue cars?
He said, what'd he say? Water, blueberries, and blue
And blue
cars?
cars.
But he did it like the 12-second
Sure.
mark. He came up with blue cars.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah. Okay.
You know, this was blue shit. What should I say?
Brandon, how are you on time?
I got a few minutes.
Okay, we got one
Yeah.
more round and then we'll let Brandon go and play the closeout.
The pen is blue.
Oh, and we have Crash's dad joke of the week. So one more round and then we have dad joke of the week.
Okay. All right. Okay, here we go. Nitzilla, name 5 slangs for money.
Moolah, bread, dinero, cash money, yo.
No.
No, Dolares. I don't know.
I'm gonna give you 3 on that
I'm
one,
gonna
buddy.
take.
Yeah, he
I
gets
was
3.
already giving myself 3.
Okay.
And dinero's actually not even really slang.
Yeah,
it's like,
well,
it is.
it's a word. It is actual Spanish.
is,
word.
I heard
Actual
it,
Spanish
yeah.
word.
I've heard it used as slang.
I'll
so
accept it.
I'm
Okay.
accepting it for myself.
B. Name 5 animals without teeth.
Without teeth. Worms. You're gonna have worms. You're gonna have an ostrich. You're gonna have
And you're done.
5 animals without teeth.
Pen,
That's what I was gonna say. Was Tim.
That was a good one. I'm impressed with that.
That
All
was
right,
a
here we
hard one.
go. I
got
don't know
what,
why
2?
Ricky.
I got 2.
Yeah, you got 2.
Oh God, that was a hard one. Jeez.
Okay, I don't know why Ricky gets these weird ones, but here we
I
go.
mean-
Okay, Ricky. Name 5 things that you spread on toast.
Butter, jam, jelly, peanut butter, Nutella.
Oh, very good.
Vegemite.
That's right, Vegemite. Well, you know what? I'm gonna have to pull rank here. I'm not got any ranks. I'm gonna go one more round, okay? Just one more. We'll make it quick.
What's the scores then?
Well, we'll get to that. It's not tied. Don't worry. All right, Nitzilla. Okay. Oh, this is perfect for you. Very easy. Name 5 things associated other than Santa Claus with Christmas.
Elves, the North Pole, gifts, a creche, and Jesus Christ.
What the hell's a creche?
Isn't that the thing you would know? You're Catholic, right?
No. I'm
Oh,
Catholic light. I'm Episcopalian.
isn't that the thing? Maybe I'm saying the word wrong. Where they go and they look at the manger and they have the thing, and there's a little manger and they all have a little. I'll look it up. I
You
don't
mean
know.
nativity scene?
Nativity
Yeah,
scene?
something
Yeah.
like that. I thought it was called a creche. I thought I remember from when I was living with a
I-
Catholic family.
I
but
will
don't-
not allow it.
I'm
I
looking
will
up.
allow him to search it because I don't think he's wrong.
It's a small or large modeled representation or tableau of Mary, Joseph, and others around the crib of Jesus. It's spelled Creche. It's a French term.
Yeah,
All right.
I
All
thought
right.
it made sense as soon as I heard it. That's why I had to give him the chance with Google because I thought it was right.
Yeah, Google's always here for
I
you.
wouldn't
Okay.
have remembered that, by the way. But once you said it, good one.
Thank
All
you.
right. Here's one for B here. Name 5 things associated with mathematics.
Algebra, calculus, y equals mx plus b, addition, subtraction.
I'm gonna give you 4 because you can't say y equals n plus b.
Well,
Y equals mx plus b is actually
That's under the category of algebra.
Well, that's fine. We'll give
it's
you
actually
said
those.
algebra.
slopes.
So you said
Yeah.
algebra twice.
Well, it's actually I would actually argue that
I'll
because
accept it. It's a stupid game.
Yeah, we're all accepting it. It's fine. You're winning
All right.
anyway, I think.
And lastly, for Ricky. Ready?
can we give him 20 seconds?
No,
Seriously,
that's the point because you can't think. Ready? Name
That's- I wanna-
5. Name 5 sandwiches.
Oh God.
Peanut butter, turkey, bologna, roast beef, chicken, hero, sub.
Well, I'm gonna have to give him that because I was not more specific because I would have been like name 5 sandwich name like Cuban,
Monte Cristo.
Monte Cristo, chicken cordon bleu.
He
yeah.
knew
All
those,
right, but I'm
but-
gonna give him. All right, here we go. Let me see.
He
what we
didn't even
got
have to. He just. That was good.
here. All right, let me see.
Hey, as big as I am,
I do like a
Know
good
my
Monte
food.
Cristo.
I don't know what a Monte Cristo is. Actually.
It's like ham. It's like battered too. It's like ham and things, cheese.
Sounds
guess-
good.
Wow, hilarious. All right, let me tell you guys, we're all 1 point away from each other.
Really? I thought I was way behind.
No, you got
blew the-
15.
Because I blew the alien category.
Ricky got 16. Brandon got 4. No. Brandon's the winner at 17. You are the double winner of the day, my friend.
Just for
An-
a matter of record. You're
Animals. Oh wow, that looks good.
yeah, it's got
Ooh,
ham.
that's
Animals
awesome.
without teeth. I'm like jellyfish.
Yeah, there's a
I-
million of them.
There
Well, maybe
is.
not a
I.
million.
No, there probably is.
Yeah, Monte
Well, then
Cristos
I'll
are
take it for the
traditionally
hall,
deep fried, but
Yeah, they're deep fried with battered and it's all sorts of good stuff in
I've
there.
had
So
one. That's all it took.
I probably only had one too. It's probably why I'm going to see the cardiologist in a couple of weeks.
Was that
So,
Monte Cristo?
Yeah, one Monte Cristo 30 years ago. Yeah. So
My favorite movie, by the way. The Count of Monte Cristo.
oh yeah, that was a good movie. Wasn't Leonardo DiCaprio that?
No, that was the Man in the Iron Mask.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never saw that either. I just.
That was a good one. That was a real good one.
So dad joke of the week, sponsored by Crash this
Oh,
week.
here we go again. Well, it's more of a description. You guys know that I'm divorced and remarried, but my last wife, God bless her heart, she was so freaking loud. Everything.
How
she did,
loud was she?
she was so loud. But the worst thing is that she was also bulimic. So I was constantly telling her, honey, can you just keep it down?
And that was the dad joke of the week.
I can laugh
Yeah.
at myself.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, guys. I thought this was a lot of fun. We're gonna wrap it up for now.
Laugh.
So
That was funny. Screw you guys.
We're gonna get flagged and we're gonna lose our channel now. Good job,
I
Crash.
know, we're gonna hurt the snowflakes. Don't hurt snowflakes.
it's
You
not a
wanna
question
really
of
hurt 'em?
hurting anybody's feelings. I just didn't think it was funny.
It's not supposed to be funny.
No, dad jokes can be funny. I'll do the dad joke of the week next week. Or next episode. I'll come up with a good one.
Oh, will you? No pressure.
No pressure at all. So this is Nitzilla at the real Nitzilla, Nitzilla@outlook.com for business inquiries. Ricky's at rickbeast01 on Twitch. We got to plug Ricky's Twitch channel. Ricky's actually doing Twitch things, which I'm not really doing. We're going to play Zeta for the closeout song in honor of the cameo that we got from the House of Crash. We're going to play The Wife by Zeta from their latest album, Hardly Alive. And, so I have closings and things written. Oh, so for all of us here at the Anything Goes the podcast, and yes, I wrote that down.
Yeah.
Thank you for your time. This has been a production of Nitzilla Productions. So that's the official end. We're going to play the closeout song. You guys can stick around or not. Thanks a lot, guys. It was
You
fun.
betcha. Have a good one, guys.
Good, I guess.
Good times.
Take it easy.
I don't know what happened there. Sorry, folks.